Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time of the day to you. This is Los and Orchids. My name is Alisa. Welcome to my vlog. Today I am presenting a video about the So Frugal 23 challenge. This is this time of the year again, the third year running, organized by the lovely Ruan of the Yorkshire Sew Girl and lovely Sam of Frugalissima. I will put the links down below in the description, so please check the links and the information about everything I'll be talking about today. So let me just remind you of the rules of the challenge. So one, you have to pick a free pattern of the internet. There's so many of them, you can probably make the whole wardrobe just using the free patterns. Two, pick a fabric from your stash. We all have a stash, we all have loads of fabric, so let's just use it up. Three, make a garment using the free pattern and the stash fabric during the month of March. And four, post the photos of yourself wearing the garment on the 31st of March to be able to participate in the challenge and win some most amazing prizes that we have this year. I'm most excited and I hope we have even more participants this year than we had last year. So that being said, let me walk you through my creative thinking process. I think this year I decided to go with jumpsuits. Now, jumpsuit is an outfit. You don't have to match anything, you don't have to pick and choose, oh, will that top go with that skirt? No, you open your wardrobe, you take it off your hanger, you put it on and you're good to go. So I think this year I'd like to create something using a free jumpsuit pattern. Now I did look online and there's so many. Now my criteria was that I'd like for it to have sleeves. So you know, there's so many different like strappy tops and it's just not me. So I was looking for something that has long legs and proper sleeves and like some sort of closure at the front. So the most jumpsuit patterns I found was on the Mood, hold on, let me see, the Mood Society at moodfabrics.com. I'll pop the link below. Let's kick off with the first jumpsuit that caught my eye, and it's called the Perilla jumpsuit. I love how it's loose and at the same time it has like a shirt collar and a shirt looking top. This is a weakness of mine. I do like my shirts and shirt dresses, you know, why not go for a shirt jumpsuit too? Shirt top. I like the sleeve lengths, you know, I like how it's kind of goes in at the waist and you have like a wider bottom. I think for me I would probably lengthen the trousers to make it a floor length as well, only because of my height. I'm 5'8", so it's quite tall, and to me I need to wear something long enough to kind of honor my lengths, you know, my height, and also something loose enough so it's not too fitted, like not too fitted at the sleeves, not too fitted you know, at the bottom, to kind of give that a bit of looseness. That's what I usually go for. The example of fabric I would go for would be this triple crepe. Now I'm going to be showing you fabrics. It doesn't mean I'm going to go for these fabrics, but this is just something that I would gravitate towards. This is a triple crepe. I think I've got this particular, I think I have more of this color anyway. This is just a bit of offcuts. It has a tiny bit of stretch, like a mechanical stretch to it. I don't think it has elastane in it, no. It stretches a tiny bit across the width. And the colors it comes in are just so gorgeous. And it's like really drapey, but then at the same time it's quite thick. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really quite like a nice thickness to it. So with this jumpsuit, I think it would look quite dressy and quite like a quality piece. I can see myself probably wearing it to some sort of like a wedding, as a wedding guest or something, like a special occasion event, you know, with like a nice, like a sparkly shoes or something like that, with just like a sparkly earrings and a dressy little bag. But then also I can see that paired up with just sneakers and maybe like a sporty bag to go into town, you know, to like a lunch with girlfriends, you know, like a bit of shopping, that sort of thing. And I think that this jumpsuit, it doesn't really have many details, so I would probably be just as happy choosing something patterned for it as well. I don't know, stripes, florals, even like running font, you know, anything would do, I think. And then button wise, I don't know, you think probably have to go to see what fabric it is, but for this one I would, to be honest, I would be quite tempted to just cover the buttons the same with the same fabric and just do it like that, I think. That, or if I wanted to only have it as a dressy, I would probably go for maybe something sparkly, like a gemstone-y kind of thing. I don't know, but anyway, buttons is quite personal, and for me, I usually pick them when I'm right at the last stage. I have some ideas, but then sometimes you kind of put them down and you're like, no, and you choose something completely different. So okay, so that would be the Perilla jumpsuit. The next jumpsuit that caught my eye is the Meadow jumpsuit. Again, same from the Mood Fabrics. The Meadow jumpsuit. Now, this one, I love the combination of like hard and soft. So if you look at the collar, it almost like a bit of like a formal collar, but then you've got that beautiful bow at the waist, you know, which is a soft element, isn't it? Also look at the sleeves. So the sleeves have like tulip sleeve shape at the bottom, again very soft. And also it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like who doesn't suit a wrap dress, a jumpsuit? Come on. Because it has that softness, I think the fabric would have to be not too stiff to allow for that beautiful bow to fall beautifully, you know, and the sleeves. This model fabric, I'm pretty sure I got it from the Rainbow Fabrics. And it has this like stormy grey color, and it's beautifully like drapey and soft. It's really soft. So I think that bow would just like drape so gorgeously, you know. And also because the trousers of this jumpsuit are quite loose, you know, so when you walk, they would probably kind of move, you know, as well, with your body. So something like this. It's quite fitted at the waist and the back as well. I don't know. This one I think is quite dressy. Yeah, I don't see being dressed down, to be honest with you. I think this is the type of jumpsuit that you could probably wear to an interview. Maybe paired up with like a smart black shoes and like a hard, like a square type of like a business bag, you know. Easily. And then also, but maybe with something bright for the evening, like a bright lipstick and like a bright shoes or something like that. So yeah, this is gorgeous. I love this design. It's really lovely. Okay, so that was the Meadow jumpsuit. Let's move on to, we've got the Bergenia jumpsuit. I think I'm saying it right, the Bergenia. Oh, this is sexy. I mean, that plunging low neckline alone, just so gorgeous, and the butterfly sleeves and the sleekness of it. Like for my taste, I would probably even lengthen the sleeves even more to reach the elbow, to give it a tiny bit more drama, because it's not enough, you know, like when is it ever enough? And also with the legs of the jumpsuit, I would probably put on the heels that I would be wearing and just making the lengths of the bottoms like this much off the floor to almost touch the floor, to just give that like a complete like really dramatic kind of long, like a regal almost look. Now, if you know, if I were making it, I would probably close the neckline a little bit just to give a bit of modesty. However, I'm thinking if not, it's quite possible. Like I have this idea in my head, you know, like you have like chokers that have like dangling long strings of like either pearls or I don't know, something. It's like a waterfall necklaces. Is that what they call? Is that the thing, or did you just make it up? But it's just like it goes like over your neck, and then you have the falling kind of cascade of strings of whatever is on it to kind of cover this whole front area. And I see that with this jumpsuit, and I would, you know, it would make it even more dramatic. It would make it even more kind of like alluring, you know. Yeah, I see that. This is definitely an evening outfit for me. Yeah, there's no way you would wear that in the day. Not with that neckline anyway. This one would call for something beautiful and touchable and sensual. So I would say this velour, this dark color as well, quite mysterious. This is like a forest green velour. I think I got it from the Rainbow Fabrics. I want to say Rainbow Fabrics. So, you know, velour is a little stretchy as well. With that jumpsuit being quite fitted, it would really help with feeling comfortable. And I would imagine it's quite stretchy actually, but then it goes back to the, you know, to the original shape. So I would imagine it would be really comfortable to wear as well. Yeah, it's quite a dreamy, like gorgeous outfit. So that's that. Right, the next jumpsuit I was looking at is the Forest. Now looking at it, for me it's quite interesting because it combines like a modern elements, like a utility almost elements, with a bit of a retro-y kind of elements in it. So, you know, so the shape of it is quite modern, you know, the pleat at the back, you know, the way it's quite fitted, that placket, you know, showing the buttons, that's quite like utility, you know, the top stitching. However, now I'm looking at the cute little collar, you know, like the nice little rounded little, very dainty actually for this, you know, for the length of this jumpsuit. Also the gathered sleeves are a bit of like a 1930s kind of feel to it, and also the pocket shapes as well. I mean, you can change all these things anyway, like if you're making your own clothes, you know how easy it is to alter the details to achieve different looks. But I do quite like it, the combination of these like modern and retro elements in this jumpsuit. I think for this one I would probably go for something like this. So this is like a stretchy denim. I got this from the Pound Fabrics. Let me just show you a bit of a close-up. I was wondering what to use it for, and I think I'm just going to use it for something like this, like a jumpsuit. And to be fair, because this jumpsuit is also quite close fitting, it would give you the stretch where you need it, you know, where you bend over and you have like a stretch in the back, or you sit down if you want to like bend one leg underneath or something like that, you know. I think it would be perfect fabric. On their webpage they said that they used, what do they use? They used cotton twill. So yeah, so something like not too thin for this one, because what you want is with, for example, the sleeves, you want for the fabric to have a bit of shape to it, so that when you gather, it holds the shape. Yeah, this is your gathered sleeve. You don't want it to be like this. You want it to do what it's supposed to do. You know, but then it's also soft and comfortable, so I think it would be perfect. I wouldn't accentuate the top stitching only because I would want to keep that kind of vintagey feel kind of going. So I would like it to have like that monotone, just like one color look. And for the buttons, I don't know. I think I would probably either go the utility way and have like a almost like a jeans metal looking buttons, you know, to accentuate that, or maybe go into some sort of like a whimsical, like a sparkly, I don't know, like almost like apple, maybe apple kind of shape. That's sort of like a bit of whimsy. Again, I would have to try it on at the last minute and then make a decision, because with buttons you just never know what it's going to look like when it's finished, the garment. So it's like a last minute decision. So yeah, and this one again, it can be dressed up or down, depending on the occasion. I would imagine being in jeans, I don't know, I can see like going out vibe. Denim, yeah, definitely, with something blingy, or again, sneakers or low heel, or even something like platform boots, you know, something like that. Probably pull it off for sure. And then the last one we have to talk about today is actually from the Peppermint Mag, peppermintmag.com, and it's called Valley jumpsuit. Let's see. Very simple. Very simple, not many details in it. It's got patch pockets, which can obviously be skipped. I think if you wanted to, you could put patch pockets on the fronts here. I can totally see myself like maybe lengthen the sleeves and rolling them up again to just give it a bit more kind of modern look. You know, you can cut off the legs and make it shorts. You can put a gather at the bottom of the legs, and wear it with like slim fitting boots, you know, or something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of possibility with this one, and I like how it's quite nice and fitted around your waist, but at the same time, because it's gathered, it's going to have that a bit of fullness and coming up, you know, going down around your hips. So I would imagine it's really comfortable. Now with this one, it's quite, it would be an obvious choice to make it with cotton or cotton twill or something like that. Now I actually, being quite special, I would be quite tempted to make it with this, like a polka dot crepe. It has a little bit of like a satiny finish, so it's quite thin, and that's why I think it's very drapey. I got this one from the Rainbow Fabrics as well. I can imagine it could be quite dressy, again, depending on the choice of buttons and what you're wearing it with. But I would imagine because it's quite loose, it doesn't stretch, but you'd still be comfortable, and you'd probably be like a really nice kind of dressy, like a drapey feel around it, because it's not very loose, it's quite loose fitting, that jumpsuit. So yeah, and it's very like a simple design, like I said, so I can see that being made in maybe even something like this, you know, floral. You can use a patterned fabric without losing any detail in it. So something like this. Now this fabric I got from the Textile Centre, which unfortunately no longer trades, I believe. But you know, something like this, which is again like quite a thin crepe, has a bit of a texture to it as well. You know, yeah, could be really dressy, could be quite evening as well, you know. And I think with like a really blingy, sparkly buttons, it would really stand out. With something like a free pattern like that, you can take it and you can take 5 different fabrics and make like 5 slight alterations, and you can have 5 completely different outfits and looks that you want to project yourself as into the world, you know. Yeah, and that's the whole idea of sewing your own clothes, is that you can think it and you can create it just the way you want it, and that's what this challenge is all about, isn't it? Your vision, you know, your idea, your fabric, all the free patterns in the world that's available out there for you. Go out and get one, make something crazy good, and take part, and I'm going to be cheering you on all the way to the finish line. If this is your first time on my channel, please like and subscribe and stick around because we do have fun here. There's a bit of craziness going on, but not too much, just the right amount. I will be posting updates on what I'm choosing. To be honest with you, I thought I knew, but now I haven't talked about it. I'm a bit of like in two minds now. So let me know what you think. I hope this inspires you. I hope you got your creative juices flowing. If you have any questions or any ideas or you want to add anything, please leave me a comment or just say hi. I love the comments and I always respond. And also go and check out yesterday videos from Frugalissima and So Sarah Style, and today's video from lovely Laura at Capra DM Stitcher, and tomorrow we have coming up in the Naughty Gnome Crafts and Marie Made This. I will leave all the links, as I said, down below at the description. Please go and check them out as well to get more ideas on this wonderful challenge. And also, this is important, Pattern to Paper, which is a tissue printing pattern company, my favorite, has kindly offered the whole month worth of discount code, 20% for their patterns. Ship anywhere in the world, shipping is not included, but for 20% off pattern printing, please use code SOFRUGAL23. Again, put it in the description, and this offer runs throughout the whole month of March. Thank you very much, Pattern to Paper, for this wonderful offer. So thank you for spending your time with me. Stay pretty and make something gorgeous. Love you all and see you soon. Bye.